Literally all the questions are about Dawson. I think I just fell in love all over again. I love every ounce of this man. What is the biggest ick your boyfriend gives you? Be so for real.
Look at you doing such a good job.
I have some tea to spill. Which I've never told Dawson this actually. Bing bang boom. The frick. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. What's up? What's new? I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in 10 million years. Welcome to my car. I hate those stickers. We've got caffeine running through our veins right now and I'm pumped. I haven't had a Starbucks coffee in a hot minute, it seems like. We got an iced shaken espresso, which I was today years old learning that these have 3 shots of espresso in them. That's 225 milligrams of caffeine. That is crazy wacko. I wanted to do a little life update video and just kind of talk to y'all because the last several months have been so crazy and my uploading has like not been, it has been the worst consistency wise. I actually hate how inconsistent I've been, but I will explain why in this video. I have this playlist called Songs to Blast in the Car. It's a very fun playlist, okay, might I add. We're gonna get in the groove of us driving, get the energy amped up because y'all, I'm running on maybe 2-3 hours of sleep. I don't even know how many hours because I have never experienced insomnia this bad until last night. I was in bed by 11 and just sitting there wide awake. I wasn't like thinking, I'm not like stressed about anything. Like it's not like, you know when sometimes you can't sleep and your mind is just going. No, like there was nothing going on in my mind. I was like Patrick Star, like nothing. I was just staring at the ceiling and then I was looking out my window, counting like the windows on the building that is next to me. Like stupid. I was like, this is ridiculous. I don't think I ended up falling asleep until like maybe 5 a.m. Woke up around 8. All of that to be said is I need the caffeine, I need the energy. So if you do too, let's get it going. I was obsessed with this song for, when was this? I mean, it was like somewhat recently, but I was listening to it like on repeat. It's not even that good. You know? In the shadows. Oh! Dawson and I were having a little moment last night of like researching, like looking up older songs that like would bring us good memories. These like feel good songs. I mean, this is such a good one. Golly, I mean, I feel like I'm in an oven. I love me some Darcy, I really do. I think I've ever seen. Remember, okay, it's a Cadillac Lyric. I had placed an order for a Cadillac Lyric like 2 years ago. Was that 2 years ago? Oh my gosh, that was 2 years ago. That's wild. I just saw one, but it was like this dark emerald green, forest green color, but it was stunning. It was like a midnight green, if that makes any sense. Wow. I think I just fell in love all over again.
I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsome.
Okay, but low-key, his song, what is it, Nasty? Why is it good? I saw him perform this live at Hangout Fest, and it was so good.
She a shy girl, but she a freak deep down. Good God, look at you, you're doing such a good job. Girl, I'm proud of you.
Now that we're a little bit more hype, we got more energy going, energy is flowing. Little life update for you guys as to what is going on. Job reveal! Now, a lot of y'all already know what it is if you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and you guys have seen the TikTok that I posted. Since March-ish, I have been in the process of studying and taking exams to get my Texas real estate license. It has been a very long process. It has been absolutely crazy. Way more than I ever expected it to be. I knew it was going to be difficult. I didn't know it was going to be this difficult. And so back in February, I had interviewed with an apartment locator service, which I'm not going to disclose who it is yet, but I'm not going to be like selling houses or anything, I'm going to be doing apartment locating. That is something that I want to start off with. But given that I do have my real estate license, like you need it to do apartment locating, I can then go from apartment locating to selling houses like way on down the future if that's something that I want to do. I really just wanted to do apartment locating. I know so many things about apartments here in Dallas, as y'all know. If you're moving to Dallas and you need an apartment locator, hit me up. And just to explain, if you're like, what the heck is an apartment locator? Basically, I am a free service to you where I just help you find an apartment within like your budget, location, different details of what you're wanting, bedroom, square footage, etc. And like, you don't pay me anything. Basically, I just get commission that the apartment pays me since I like helped you find their apartment. So nothing ever comes out of your pocket. I am just a benefit service to you, and you get perks with it because I help you find specials. Sometimes like some apartment locating services give you like a $200 gift card, or you can put like $200 towards moving costs, whatever. All of that to be said is I have taken the real estate exam 3 times now. It is incredibly difficult. There's a lot of like law stuff involved, contracts and different forms of contracts, and mortgage, insurance, just a whole bunch of stuff that's like not fun to know. So there's 2 portions to the real estate exam. You have a national portion, and then you also have a state portion, and that's with every state. And so I passed the national, but I haven't passed the state one, which is so frustrating. My start date has been pushed back almost a month because of me not being able to pass this test. And you know, that is just part of the process. It is, I think there's like a 58% pass rate, where every person who has ever taken the real estate exam, only 58% of the people taking it has passed the first time. So that's like not very high. And that me not being able to pass this test within like the first time, second time, 3 times does not define how good I'm going to be as a real estate agent. It's just something that I have to get through and like learn more of to be able to get to the next step of actually becoming an apartment locator. So yes, I will be an apartment locator, and that is why I just haven't said much about it, just because this whole process has been a lot, and it's been sped up. Like, I had like 10 weeks to finish everything, so it was like 6 weeks to finish the course, 4 weeks to take the test. That's a very quick turnaround, and you have to finish 180 hours before you are approved to take the exam. That's a lot of stuff that you're like learning, and it's stuff that I don't know anything about. So like, I was starting from literally 0, and now I'm like almost about to have my real estate license, which is crazy, in just under 3 months. I'm excited. I am seriously so freaking pumped to start. I just think I'm gonna do a really good job at it, and the people that I've already met through like the interview process and just like contacting them, keeping them updated on like my process of my real estate license, like they have been nothing but supportive, encouraging, and just like really, it's nice to be around. They're refreshing people. So I'm really looking forward to starting soon and going into an office every day and actually being around people. I'm friggin' pumped. I really am. Like, I've always been interested in real estate. I didn't know in what aspect of like apartment locating, selling houses. I just never took the initiative to actually do it. But as soon as I literally got the job, I was like, all right, let's freaking go. Let's get my license done. A lot of y'all already kind of guessed it because I've been kind of hinting at it. And that's part of the reason why I've been like so MIA from posting, because I've been prioritizing getting my license stuff done over YouTube, just because that's like the most important thing career-wise at the moment. Yeah, I'm really excited to start and meet new people and just get into a different environment. It's gonna be a very different change of pace. It's gonna be overwhelming, like the training process, it's gonna be like a lot. It's going to be so good. So good. But yeah, literally, like I feel like I haven't even been able to have like a true like social life. Like I haven't seen anyone. It's because it's taking up so much of my time. Yeah, my social life has just gone zoom. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. We don't see it. We're almost there. We're like so close, but we're still in the tunnel a little bit. Next on the agenda, life update. Obviously I moved. I have now lived in my new apartment. Wait, what? Almost 2 months? What the frack? Like a month and a half, really. I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have asked me. Let's just start it off with the first question that I received. How soon did you say I love you to Dawson? LOL. Like within 2 weeks. It's, you always hear those stories of like, when you know, you know. I don't know, I just never thought that that was a thing. obviously, because I've never experienced something like that. And then I met him and I was like, so this is what y'all are talking about. I get it. I get it. So yeah, to answer your question, I said it within 2 weeks. Do I want to have kids in the future? Yes, I do. Truthfully, don't want more than 2. Dawson would love to have 3. Oh, let's compromise with 2. I don't know, 3 just seems like a whole lot. This is a discussion that we have had so many times. Because growing up, like, I mean, I only know just being an only child. I definitely want more than 1. However, twins do run in my family. That's what I'm a little nervous about. Because, like, what are the odds? First kid is like a little boy, and then my second pregnancy, what if it's like 2 girls? 3 kids. Dawson would be so happy. A happy man. But I'm like, golly, to be pregnant. First of all, the whole process of being pregnant in general just sounds like a whole pain in itself. 2, to have 2 human beings growing inside of me? I don't know. But the way it works, it doesn't like usually skip a generation. So my grandma is a twin. So technically, according to that rule, oh, I didn't mean to exit right here. Oh well. According to that rule, I should have been a twin. Like my mom should have had twins, right? I don't know. But like the chances are a little bit higher than normal considering the fact. So, you know, I guess that's just something that we will find out eventually. I can't stop yawning. I'm trying to stay awake so I can just like pass out tonight. Okay, anywho, next question. Let's move on. How is it doing long distance with Dawson sometimes? Okay, so if y'all don't know, Dawson is a pilot. I don't know when that cut me off, sorry. But no, it's like one of the first things that he brought up whenever we had first met each other, within like date 2 or 3. I don't know which one it was. But he was like, this is my schedule, this is something that you can do. And I was like, yeah. Like, honestly, I think that's perfect for me, the way that I am, because I'm a very independent person and I don't honestly like being with someone 24/7. Like, I need my me alone time. Not to say that like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that Dawson's gone. Like, that's never been a thing. I always miss him, like literally the second I miss him before he leaves. Like, yes, the schedule can suck sometimes, honestly, but I honestly think it like helps the relationship too. Like, it keeps it healthy, so it's not like, you know, up each other's butts 24/7, because we do live in the same apartment building. That is another question. We do not live together. A lot of people think that we don't live together, but we do live in the same building, which is actually very convenient. It's very nice. I think that's like a really good step before like living together. And that's also another thing that we've talked about. Like, I personally don't believe in living together before we're married. Like, I ain't living with you until we both have a ring on our finger. I think this is good. And that's as far as this is gonna get until we say I do. It's hard, it can be hard, but you know, we talk to each other, like we have FaceTime calls whenever he's gone, update each other throughout the day. I think it's really good. Like, I mean, we're thriving, we're killing it. I'm just saying, la la la. Literally all the questions are about Dawson, which is so funny. I love it, I'm living for it, I really am. What is the biggest ick your boyfriend gives you? I have not experienced the ick with him. Truthfully, I'm like, there's never been a time where I'm like, ugh, no. I love every ounce of this man. I really do. And I can't believe I'm saying that on camera. I mean, he knows that. That's not anything that I haven't told. Just a little golf cart action. I respect it. But no, I have not experienced the ick, nor do I ever anticipate doing that. I just feel like whenever you love someone, like, I feel like the ick just like doesn't exist. How do I get a man's like Dawson? Y'all, I don't even know how I did it. I mean, I was serving at church, he saw me, we met, and the rest is history. So go to church, I guess. Holy moly. I thought that was like my car. That was construction. I am forever grateful for Dawson being in my life, being placed in my life. We were talking about this the other day, actually. I'm like, I just question why it was like this point in time, because with all this real estate stuff happening, like, I haven't been able, like, not that I haven't been prioritizing him, or that I've been prioritizing real estate over him. Like, I think I've done a really good job at like balancing and this job stuff and like this new relationship and me moving, but it was just like one thing after another. Like, everything that I was like praying for, it was like, okay, I want to be able to move back out of my parents. I want a relationship and I need to find a job. And then it was just like, bing, bang, boom. Here you go. Got the job February 14th, Valentine's Day. met Dawson literally 10 days later, and then moved out 2 months later. Like, hello, the frick? Like, my life is completely different than it was just in January. It's mind-boggling, and it is only God. Like, it is only God. God handed me all of these things, and like, sometimes I'm like, do I even just, like, what did I do to deserve all of this? Anyways, my point to all of this is I question the reasoning behind the timing of God introducing me to Dawson. Because, like, you know, there's like certain things that happen in your life, and like way back when you're like, oh, that's why like God waited until then. Like, it makes sense later on down the road usually, but I'm still like, why did God place Dawson at this point in my life when all of these things were going on? I think, okay, like, I mean, Dawson's been nothing but supportive, encouraging, like the best boyfriend I could have asked for during this point in time. I literally haven't moved. Why are we in standstill traffic? What is going on? So yeah, it's just something that I like. I'm not trying to say I'm not grateful. It's like, it's interesting. Like, what is God's plan with all of this? Why at this point in time? Like, during one of the most stressful things I've experienced in a long time. Hey, let's see how well you handle all of this stuff that you prayed for. Good luck. Congratulations, you got it. It is so crazy because this time last year, I mean, I was down in the dumps. Financially, it was not good, which I have not opened up about on the internet. My whole history of dating and just like experiences that I had in the past, just like I am never gonna find my husband. And it wasn't anything that I was like, I was torn up over, or like I was so hardcore focused on. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to find a boyfriend. I need to be in a relationship. It was just something that I was doing just because I honestly enjoyed dating. Like, I enjoyed meeting new people. Like, it was fun. I wasn't like dating because I'm like, I have to find my husband, I'm desperate. It just was a thing that, it was just nice. I don't know. Like, I also was like looking for a husband, but it wasn't like, I'm babbling. I'm not making any sense right now. I don't even know where I was going with this. What is going on? I am just so excited for this real estate stuff to be done. Like, as soon as I take my state exam, like, I'm done. I don't have to do that anymore, and I can finally start the job I've been working towards for the last 3.5 months. Wait, April, May. Oh my gosh, it hasn't even it's been like 2.5 months. Because I didn't really start it until March. To April, to May. Dang! This is why I give myself grace, because a lot of people don't finish the course for a long time, and I'm over here already done with it in like a month and a half. Not to like toot my own horn, but like, I kinda killed it. First kiss with your boyfriend story. I feel like that's another question that I feel like I'm gonna answer with him. But I will say that it was date number two. He had invited me over for dinner. He literally cooked me this amazing meal, like possibly. Be so for real. You wacko. You know this merges, right? Hello? Big Mac truck, let me over, you rat. But no, I wanted to kiss him on the second date. It was like after we had dinner, hung out, whatever. Like, he walked me out to my car so I can leave. And I was so nervous, like I wanted to, but I was like, because he like a second date kiss kind of vibe. Like, because at this point, I met him through a mutual friend. Like, he saw me at church, and it just so happened that like one of his friends knew who I was and was like, oh yeah, let me like get y'all connected. And based on what I knew about the mutual friend, I thought like, oh, since he hangs out with this guy, like this is a very, very innocent, like proper man, which I've never told Dawson this actually. Not that he's not like proper or whatever, but I was just thinking he was like a very by the book. I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but I just did. My point is, I didn't think he would like, first of all, even try and kiss me on the first date, let alone the second date. So I really wasn't sure, so I was nervous. So I think my body language was telling him that I didn't want to kiss him. I think we finally did on the 4th date. We had hung out 6 days in a row. Like, it was like the first date, and then I hung out with him every single day following after that, which I do not do that. That is the most un-Maddie thing ever. But I was like, hey, I would love to see you, because like he had that whole week off, and then he was out of town for 2 weeks because of like work and traveling and whatnot. But no, I just thought the opposite of what he was. But he wanted to kiss me too, so yeah. It was in his truck while we were watching airplanes take off, which is just perfect. I thought it was perfect. I'm gonna listen to more music. I don't really have anything else to say. I thought I had so many other life updates, but I really don't. Like, I was really just sharing what my job was. That's basically it.
I see you
Wow, I'm just now realizing what the song is about. Why did I never think about that?
Magnetic, magnetic. If you wanna scream, yeah.
Hammer, jammer, yellow hammer, give him hell, Alabama. Another fun fact about Dawson. This is just a video about Dawson, I guess. I told him that I was filming this video today, and he's like, are you gonna talk about me? And I was like, yeah, probably. Not expecting to be talking about him the entire video. I'm just gonna title this video Dawson. But no, he went to Auburn. If you don't know, Auburn is like the biggest rivalry of Alabama. Like they're both the Alabama schools. Honestly, I like it. It adds a little bit of spice to our relationship. So football season is about to be real fun.
Tell me what you know about love. Whoa. Tell me what you know about love.
I have some tea to spill. I don't even know if I want to share it anymore, actually. So this song is by Somo, and if y'all don't know or remember who Somo is, you know the song Ride that came out like God knows how long? He's the one who sings it. So this time last year, or a little earlier, a little over a year ago, I was actually working with him for like a month and a half. Like working on his social media and stuff. Cool dude. And I just kind of fell through. But it's just funny because like literally in high school, I was obsessed with his music. Why was a 15-year-old singing the kind of songs that he has? So to come full circle and to like work with him and be on the other side of it was just like, it's very interesting.
Tell me what you know about love.
No
I was on drugs so bad.
Gucci Mane.
My name is Gucci Mane. I'm addicted to everything. I wanna get to know you better. That thing you got behind you is amazing. Your body, let me get you to.
If you're a dancer, you know, or an ex-dancer or whatever.
I don't look for joy since I was 17. I love you. Never know.
Fetty Wap.
Find out in the night what you like. All I got is time. Made it with a right. I'ma knock the pussy out right. I'm in love with the go-go.
Cause I'm making you. I guess to you it's just another Thursday. What's hurting me is best for you.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. That's too much sauce.
Okay, well, a majority of this was me just jamming the frick out. But I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope to be back on a normal upload schedule soon. I'm trying, y'all. I'm really trying. But I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.